What are you first? Are you your sex? Are you your race? Are you your sexuality? Are you your occupation? Are you your income bracket? How do you identify yourself? What is the first thing that you identify yourself with or as? And it's kind of a hard question for me. It's something I was thinking about. I remember, years ago when I took a sociology class and we were just learning about, ascribed characteristics versus attained characteristics. An ascribed characteristic would be something that basically is you, something that you really can't change about yourself. An attained characteristic would be something that you actually are able to acquire. For example, I was born black. I know it's surprising a lot of you out there, but yes, I'm black. And I was born a woman. Okay? So in being born black, that is an ascribed characteristic. Okay? The chances of me being able to change my race are probably slim to none. Right? Attained characteristic would be something like I'm middle class. Okay? That's something that you can attain. In describing yourself, what would you say is the first thing about you? Like, literally, what's the first thing about you? Like, hey, somebody who doesn't know you, maybe you're meeting somebody on the phone or something, and they ask you to describe yourself. What would be the first thing you would say? Like, if somebody asked me to describe myself, would I say, oh, I'm a black female, I'm 5'1.5", blah 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 blah. And it's an important question because it really it really helps me identify like what are the main or what's the most important thing about myself. The other thing I was thinking about is because and I might get some flack for this statement, but I was just thinking about people that I know where the main thing about them, or the thing that they think is the most important thing about them, is their sexuality, is them being gay. Like, that's the main thing, and then everything else is secondary. And that's not to say that they're wrong for thinking that, but the people that I am talking about are the ones who exclude like a lot of other things. People who I know gay people who almost detest all things straight. And it doesn't mean that you have to frequent gay clubs or frequent, places where you feel like you're not welcome as a result of your sexuality. But I do know people who, like I said, they detest all things straight. And I think that would be the wrong thing to do. Not because, oh, kumbaya, we're all one, let's all get together. Not even that. But I think when you get into that mode where you're detesting something because of, an attribute that somebody has, i.e. straight people, you pretty much are perpetuating the same thing that they do, or the same thing that straight people who allegedly detest gay people, right? So I think we have to be careful on that. But anyway, I digress on that one. So the main question is, how do you describe yourself? Who are you first, right? Am I gay first? Am I a woman first? Am I black first, right? What are the things that describe me? And really, it's hard for me to answer that question. I can say definitively that I'm not gay first. That when I think of describing myself to someone, and not because, oh, sexuality is such a touchy subject, not even that. It's just that I rarely think about my sexuality, right? It is what it is. It's a part of me. It's me. So it's not something that I was like, okay, I'm going to be this, and now this is all that I am. It wasn't even that. It's a part of me. So it's not even anything that I think of on a day-to-day basis. I just don't think about it. And then another thing I was thinking about is like, is the thing that turns out to be the most important part of us, or the most important part of us, is that the thing that we're reminded of more often than the other things? Like, when I interact with others, am I reminded that I'm black more so than I'm reminded that I'm a woman, or that I'm reminded that I'm gay? I don't know. I would say that my interactions and my experiences are pretty much balanced. I don't wake up thinking I'm black, I'm a woman, I'm gay. I just wake up thinking, hey, I made it to another day. Thank you, Jesus. I just thought it was a very interesting topic, an interesting thing to explore. I don't see myself in terms of my sexuality. I don't see myself in terms of my race, nor do I see myself in terms of my sex. I literally see myself in terms of I am me, right? That's it. That's me. And there are several things contained within me, you know. But there's not one overriding thing. There's not one overriding attribute or characteristic that I can point out and say this is more so me than anything else. I can't do that. And I know a lot of people may say that, well, race overrides, your sex overrides, your sexuality overrides. I don't know. And that could be your answer. And that's why I'm interested to know from anybody watching this video, you know, please respond through a video or through a comment. Let me know, like, when you think of yourself, what is the main thing, or what's the first thing that you would use to describe yourself, and why, right? So I haven't really I guess provided that much insight because I don't see myself in terms of one thing. I just feel like it's a total package of something, but I really would be interested in getting other people's perspective. So please, definitely share. I think it's a really interesting topic. And you know what? Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it.